It's been a little over a month since my last episode, and I'm really sorry about that. I'll get into what's going on in a little bit, but I want to get started on this episode. In this episode, we're going to start over again. Kind of. So we're in 1.17 now, and for some of the features of 1.17, we need world generation, and we have explored an awful lot of this world. So we're going to have to go out pretty far in order to get new terrain to generate. And so I haven't actually looked into 1.17 that much, so I thought it'd be neat to do like a full immersion thing, and we're going to fly out several thousand blocks, and we're going to set up a new base there, and we're not going to come back until we've met certain requirements. So I've got my gear all set, and it is not much. I've got an elytra in order to get out there. We've got 2 stacks of rockets. I'm hoping to get about 10,000 blocks with that. We'll find out how far we get, but that's not going to get us back. We're going to have to craft rockets in order to get back. And then I am bringing 3 pickaxes because I want to expedite the process a little bit. These are all silk touch pickaxes, so they won't work with ore. I won't gain experience from mining ore or anything like that. So this will just make the process, the mining process, a little bit faster. But everything else, we've got no armor, we've got no weapons, we've got no axe, we've got nothing. That's all we're going out there with. And until we beat the Ender Dragon, which there are some special rules for how we're going to do that, but until we do that, we can't come back. So this direction north here is one of the areas we haven't really explored very much. So I'm going to fly as far as I can out in this north direction, and when I find a good spot, that's where we're going to set up our base. Oh, this is a good sign. We're about 4,000 blocks out, and it is pretty clearly generating this train as we're going out there. I'm still going to go a little bit further. We actually haven't even used that many rockets, but looking for a good spot, and I'd like to I actually want to be a good distance away. All right, 10,000 blocks. I don't want to give myself too much of a benefit by picking the perfect spot. Like, we don't know where, like a mesa or a desert or anything else like that. I know there's a jungle 1,000 blocks this way. Oh, and there's a village right over here. Oh, there's a jungle right here. This actually seems like a really nice spot. Yeah, let's just plop on down right here. And the first thing we need to do is we need to kill some sheep because I need to set up a bed because we definitely do not want to die and end up right back in my base. That would kind of defeat the purpose. So let's set up a bed. I'll go punch some trees and let's get ourselves situated. I am going to come and raid this village, see if there's anything special. All right, a little bit of leather armor and some food. There's some hay bales over here. Definitely going to steal those. Those are going to be useful. Looks like there's not much else. It's a pretty small village. They've actually got some cows already pinned up. Oh, that is really handy. What is that guy doing up there? How did he get up there? Is this roof? Oh, it's landed up this way. Okay. Yeah, he just climbed right up on the roof. How you doing, sir? You don't even have a job? Get a job. I think it will actually benefit me a bit to stick around this village for the first little bit. We've got a ready-made crop farm right here. We've got those cows. Those are over there. So I think we'll just set up right here for now. So I've got a decent amount of wood. Let's pack up all this stuff. But I think we should be ready to go down and try and find us some iron. And let's not take all of our pickaxes with us. And funny thing, this pickaxe here actually won't give us cobblestone either. So definitely going to want to use a regular iron pickaxe. So let's find a place to set up a mine and let's get mining. Find us some iron. This seems like a good spot. No, this is new. Deep slate, I guess. This is purely decorative. Does it turn into... Oh, neat. Okay. And do I get it with the... That's pretty cool. All right. I don't know what it does. Again, don't know that much about 1.17 just yet. Oh man, redstone is weird. I'm sure it's not very new to some of you guys, but this is all new to me. I've seen the textures online and whatnot, but I haven't actually seen it in the game, and it's interesting. So we're down at y equal 11, and normally what I like to do is I like to do crouch mining, where I'll put a trapdoor right there, and then I'll just crouch in a single block. But we've got these fancy pickaxes, so I think it's just going to be more efficient to just do a standard mine. Found myself a little cave here. I'm never a big fan of caving because it's always very dangerous. But this early on, I think I might... Ooh. Oh, there's my first diamonds. That's a big opening. And especially with the cave and cliff. Oh, that's interesting. I have this resource pack to make the diamonds, but it doesn't work in deep slate. So I just got down to the bottom of this mine. I mean, we are not far at all from where we started. We come down here. right here. I came this far and I just found how many diamonds? I'm actually smelting iron right now so that I can make a sword. I haven't made a sword yet. All right, well, that's taken care of at least. So before we get too far along, let's make ourselves an iron sword, and I can probably make at least a couple pieces of iron armor, and then that should help keep us safe while we're down here. Because I think I might do a little bit more caving than normal. So some armor will definitely be, what pieces do we have here? Let's make a helmet and boots. Oh, hey, I think this is copper. Let's use the iron pickaxe. Yep, found us a little bit more diamond. Doing pretty well on the diamond front. Definitely doing quite well. All right, well, at this point, we are out of wood, so I can't make any more torches, and I can't make another iron pickaxe, so I guess it's time to head on back up and see how we've done. All right, so here's how we did. We got a few stacks of redstone. We got quite a bit of iron, considering we actually used quite a bit of iron as well. We got a decent amount of copper. We got 36 gold, quite a bit of coal, and a little bit of lapis, and I think we got really lucky on diamond. And I don't think this pickaxe really didn't help me that much. I wasn't doing mining, I was doing caving. So this helped me actually not have to leave these down there or have to, get them for just one diamond. But 20 diamonds? That's pretty fantastic. It's been less than an hour. It has not been very long at all. So I guess we'll head on back up. The last time we were up there, we only had a wooden axe. So now we can make an iron axe, get some more wood, feed our cows, and then we'll probably just head right back down here. I think I'm just gonna go straight for these jungle trees. This will give me a lot of wood really quickly, so why bother with all these tiny little trees over here when I can just climb up the top of one of these ones and chop it straight down. All right, we got ourselves a whole bunch of wood here. Now, before I go back down in the mines, I actually want to see if I can find some of the other tree types like dark oak and spruce, because I want to set up a house fairly soon. And I don't think I want to use jungle wood for that. I might use oak. Oak is definitely a good looking wood. There's some horses over here. And I got a saddle for one of the chests in there. So we might as well see if we can get ourselves a horse and use that to try and look for some spruce logs and some dark oak logs. Looks like we might have spruce right over there. Is he just friendly with me? Nope, not yet. He let me sit on him for a really long time. Yep, I was right. That was a spruce forest right over here. However, it is almost nighttime, so let's race on back. Found a snowy biome. This might come in handy. It looks like there's an igloo over here. Oh, hey. Oh, this is a village. Oh, I'm definitely stealing this. And I didn't bring a bed with me, so we're going to take that one. Another village. Geez, this one isn't even that far from the other one. And this one has tons of blue ice or packed ice or... This is packed ice, right? And the stuff I already got is blue ice? Yeah, I'm stealing it either way. I don't even care. Could you imagine coming home from a day at work to this? Just like all your walls are gone. And I had the nerve to sleep in his bed. All right, I haven't found any dark oak, but I can probably deal with just spruce, and there's not much marking my way home, so I don't want to get lost. Let's head on back. Maybe there's an off chance we'll find it on the way back, but I doubt it. Oh, sweet, a ruined portal. I will be taking this obsidian. This is of no use to me. Actually, the gold boots might be pretty nice. I can use those. Oh, that's definitely nice. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this obsidian. That's one thing that the pickaxe here actually gets to cheat me on, is I don't have to make a pickaxe in order to mine obsidian. Oh, hey, I can't remember. These are new, aren't they? What happens if I murder them? Nothing. Nothing happens if I murder them. No gold up top here. But that's enough obsidian for a regular portal. And more obsidian here. Oh, fancy. And a flint and steel. I could just make a portal right here. All right, I've made a circle. That's not a good sign. All right, found my way back. I definitely had to look at an earlier video to see the coordinates that I had on screen, because I was about 1,000 blocks off. I knew the Z coordinate was around about 10,000, but I was over at negative 2,000, not negative 1,000. So there we go. Finally made our way back. Got a pretty decent haul. And another thing I noticed is I'm level 45. I started at level 43, and that's not exactly fair. It does show that I haven't died yet, but I'm not going to be keeping those levels. It doesn't make sense to like start enchanting with that many levels just starting out, so I'll have to find a way to lose those levels. I'm sure I can think of something. All right, so I managed to get together quite a bit of wood. I went through quite a few axes in order to get this. I'm running a little low on iron, but this is definitely a lot of wood. Should be plenty for what I want to do. I want to build a house, and I was playing around in creative with this deep slate stuff. I thought it might make a pretty cool foundation for a house, and it definitely will, but then I realized there's these other blocks, like this one right here. This is a very cool block, and this one, which I ended up using a lot of. I've designed a house that I want to build in creative, but I need a lot of this right here. And this takes only the cobbled stuff right here. I can't use this regular deep slate. I can't use that. That doesn't do anything. So I need quite a bit of this cobbled stuff. And this right here, this is all I have. I have 2 stacks of this regular deep slate and only 21 of the cobbled. So I'm going to have to go back down and do some mining. I should be able to just find veins of this stuff and collect a whole bunch of it so we can build a house. So let's go down back onto the mine. Hopefully I'll find some iron while I'm down there and get a whole bunch of this deep slate stuff. It's a very cool new block. Fortunately, there is a ton of this stuff. I am right here at the entrance of my mine, and there was a big old vein right here. All this right here was deep slate. There was more over here. There's more coming down into here. There's still more to go, but I'm good. I've got just heaps of it. I can come back if I need to, but that does not seem likely. There is plenty of this stuff. It's pretty strange, though, that deep slate isn't renewable. It's actually pretty rare for that type of block. It didn't take them long to make blackstone renewable. My guess is it will not take them long before they make deep slate renewable, but as it is, I'm probably going to have to come back here with a beacon and mine out a whole bunch of this stuff, because I can't get this anywhere near my starting area. Oh, and I set up this little fenced area for my horse here because I didn't have a lead, and these villagers, they just walked in here on their own. On top of the deep slate and the wood, we're going to need some nether materials, so I'm going to set up a little temporary portal here, and let's venture off onto the nether. I've got myself some golden boots. All right. So let's head off on into the nether. So we actually spawn inside a nether waste. I did not expect that. These are actually pretty rare these days to see another race. I actually wanted a crimson forest, which is usually where you end up spawning, but we're in another waste. Oh, with the magma cream heading right for me. Would you believe I got 0 magma creams for that? None whatsoever. Well, all right, that's something. There we go. That's actually what I was looking for. Let's hope we can actually survive to get down there. We'll find out. Well, I managed to get down here. I don't feel particularly safe. There's a blaze spawner right over there and a wither skeleton. But maybe if we're careful, we can survive this. I feel like I'm kind of unequipped. I'm very, very unequipped for this. Where'd that wither go? Oh, he's just hanging out right there. Yeah, I'm definitely not prepared for this. All right. There we go. This is what I was really after. This and the soul sand. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna make a break out of the nether. I do not belong here any longer. It's just, hopefully I can find my way back. I'm not sure that I can. Oh no. Oh no. All right, well, there's my way back over there. I don't remember how exactly I got across here, but we'll figure it out. Maybe? Probably not. We made it back safe and sound. Whew, that was a little hair-raising. I am not at all upset with this haul, so check this out. We got the nether wart and some soul sand. That's what we were coming for. We got a ton of nether quartz ore, and these are basically just experience bottles right here. I can just crack these and get experience. This should get me to level 30, no problem. We got plenty of nether gold, quite a bit of that stuff. 1 blaze rod, 2 ghast tears. I actually managed to kill 2 ghast and got a tear from both of them. So that's pretty awesome. We're gonna need those in order to respawn the ender dragon. And yeah, it's a pretty decent haul overall. And we got the warp fungus and the warp nylium. The one thing we didn't get was the crimson stuff, and I would have liked to have gotten that. And obviously we didn't get any wither skeleton skulls. Did kill a couple of withers, but that would be asking for too much. This is a really good haul, and I didn't get greedy. I didn't try and fight more blaze. We can come back and fight more blaze later. Yeah, I actually know I marked where that is, so we can go right back there. no problem. But for now, let me grow some of this and let's get set up. It turns out that I am actually going to need a little bit of dark oak for this build, so I'm going to head out in a boat this time and see if we can't find some dark oak that way. I found this tiny little flower forest biome. It's just these couple islands right here. That's it. That's the whole biome right there. It's right next to an ice spike biome, and there is a desert right on the other side of that. It does not seem like these three things should be right next to each other. But then we've got a savanna back there in the background. I'm going to head over there and grab some of those acacia trees. Got a wandering trader here finally. Got some heads. We're looking for moss. And I just did a treasure. So I actually have emeralds on me. So let's grab all this moss. That's pretty fantastic. We just got moss. That's one of the things I was really looking for here. So that's great. I'm also gonna need your leads. This is now the second savanna biome that I've seen, and I still have not found a dark oak forest. Got another buried treasure here. I forgot to record the first one, but should be right underneath me right here. Little trick I learned while working on an underwater perimeter. Definitely very useful. Let's see if we can find this thing. And heart of the sea, some diamonds, whole bunch of gold. No more moss, not a big deal. We can get more moss with bone meal. So this is the other way. Buried treasures and wandering traders are the only way you can get moss. Finally found one. There's also a swamp right over here, so we can get some slimes at some point in the future. Definitely mark the coordinates here. But I've been on a long boat ride, been all over the place. Finally found me a dark oak forest here. All right, so I managed to make my way back with another really great haul. We got the dark oak saplings that we were looking for. The items that I'm most excited about are these moss and also these hearts of the sea. We have looted most of the buried treasure around our starting area, so these are getting harder and harder to come by. So getting a couple more of those is pretty exciting, but there's a lot of other pretty useful stuff here in my inventory. But I think we're all set and ready to start building this house. So I want to build it somewhere over here. We can make ourselves a nice beachfront property. That'll be really nice. So let's come over here, pick a spot, and we'll build ourselves a mansion. It's a mansion. I designed a mansion. It's huge. So I guess now's a good time to talk about what's been going on with me for the last month. I had a big project planned for episode 100, and it didn't end up working out. It's definitely something that's still possible, but it would have taken a long time to design a custom machine to do what I wanted, and I spent some time working on that, and I kind of got burnt out on it. And so I was trying to come up with the other ideas for episode 100, and I was still attached to this idea of doing something big, and that didn't really mesh well with the fact that I was having burnout issues. On top of that, I wasn't super excited about the features that were in 1.17. I was and still am pretty excited about renewable shulkers, but after moving and killing a bunch of shulkers in my last episode, I wasn't in a hurry to do it again in this episode. So eventually I had to discard the idea of doing a big special episode, instead just doing an episode in order to get an episode out. I am pretty excited about getting back into making videos. I think it was just a matter of getting over that episode 100 hump. I keep trying to one-up myself to do more and more in each episode, and it's just not sustainable in the long term. Eventually you reach a point where you've just done the maximum that you can, and I think for me that actually happened some time ago. So the idea of doing big special episodes just doesn't fit with my format very well. I genuinely put everything I have into every episode I make, and I need to work on this compulsion of mine to just keep doing more and more. Hopefully I can avoid burnout in the future that way. I am still gonna make big farms. That's what I like doing, and I've still got a lot of ideas for things we can build. I just need to stop trying to go over the top every single time. Oh, and for what I originally had planned for episode 100, I tried recording some clips of what worked and what didn't, and things kept breaking, and I just can't do it. I'll have to go over what happened in a future episode. I think I can still do that project. It's just probably going to take a few episodes, and I needed to step away from it for now. Man, this was a big build, and I was constantly running out of resources. I ran out of stone, I ran out of oak, I ran out of dark oak, I even ran out of cobbled deep slate, and I especially was constantly running out of red nether brick. Doesn't look like there's much red nether brick in this build, but there is actually a ton of it, and I've got a huge plot of nether wart back at the village, and that wasn't nearly enough. I was just constantly waiting on more and more nether wart to grow, but I think it was well worth it. That pop of red I think looks really great on the building. I love the colors on this, and I especially love this deep slate roof. I think that's a really nice block. These deep slate tiles make a really nice roof, and I think this looks fantastic. This is a really nice starting house. So let's go ahead and do the tour. The inside's pretty empty right now. The building itself was big enough that I haven't planned out any of the inside. We're gonna have to come back and do that in the future. We got a nice big front porch here. It actually goes over onto the side over here. Another little porch over here on the side. Coming through the front entrance, this is the main living area. This is somewhere on this level is where I'm going to put all my chest and storage for now. This wall actually seems like a really nice wall, and then probably some more storage in a few other places. And then we've got a garage out here. I'd like to build some cars in here. I think there should be enough room to build some little cars. I think that'll look pretty nice. And then we've just got this big open area here. We can do like a kitchen kind of thing, like an open concept kitchen over here. We've got a little area where I've set aside so we can do a basement. Since I'm going to end up coming back here to do more mining, I'd like to set up a mine that's got an entrance that's down in the basement. We'll probably set up a nether portal down there as well. And then over on this side, we've got a little sunroom. And I like this. This is a nice little build that leads out onto the porches, onto the side. And then there's just entrances all over the place. And then on the back side, we've got a nice big patio on the back. And then coming up onto the second floor, we've got a nice little bedroom over in this corner here. It's got a closet that goes under the stairs, so nice little closet for some storage. Nice bedroom up on this side. Another big open area here. Don't know exactly what I want to do with this, but we could maybe divide these up into rooms or something like that. This is a nice little living area with a fireplace over here. And then another bedroom over here. This could actually technically be 2 bedrooms. And this one's got a patio over on this side. And then coming up onto the third floor, we've got a bedroom right over here. And this has got a nice little closet under the roof again. I forgot to put a wall here, but we just put a wall and we got a little door. Got a nice little closet over there. I ran out of brick for the chimney. I wanted to make sure the chimney actually came out of the top, so I'll have to come back when I've got more brick. I was trading for it, but all of the villagers have been killed by zombies because I spent too much time in the area at nighttime, and so they're all dead, so I can't trade with them anymore. I had the same problem with lanterns. We've got another bedroom over here. This one's got a nice big storage area over here that kind of runs under the roof. A nice big storage area down there. And then I really like this loft over here. This is really cool. Just a nice little loft area up here. And then if we come over here, we've got a back patio over here. There's also a patio down in the lower level. And then a nice big patio over on this side. Really nice view out here. And then there's actually a 4th floor for the most part. And that's just this tower over here. And that looks kind of nice. It looks really nice from the outside as well. And then it's got another little loft area over here. So yeah, lots and lots of space in this house. A lot of cool possibilities of things that we can do with this space. But that's going to be something for another episode. But before I end this episode, I think I've got everything I need for an enchantment table set up. I want to do some enchants. Let's just find a spot in this house where we can set up a little enchantment table set up. And let's get some enchanting done. All right, so I've got a little enchantment table set up here. And if you notice from my level down here, I still haven't died. And I never actually cleared up my experience. But I think it's definitely worth something that I haven't died yet. So I'm actually going to use this experience, but I'm not going to use it all. So I did the calculations, and the equivalent of going from level 43 to 51 is more experience than what's required than going from 0 to 39. So I'm going to enchant as though I were at level 39, and then I'm going to waste experience down to level 27 after that. So I get 4 enchantments, then I have to waste some experience, and then we can use our quartz ore that we've got stored over there to get more experience in order to level up some more, and then hopefully in all those enchants we can get Fortune 3 on a pickaxe. So let's see what we got For a pickaxe first, we got efficiency, see about a sword, sharpness 3. So I'm thinking we'll put that efficiency on an axe, just regular efficiency. Silk touch. What about a sword? Bane of, definitely don't want that. Silk touch shovel could be kind of nice. That's pretty nice. Fortune, come on, fortune. Fortune 3. There we go. And Bane of, no, thank you. All right, so the fourth enchantment was efficiency 4, and it ended up also having fortune 3. So I now have 2 fortune 3 pickaxes, so that's awesome. And my diamond sword enchantment is just knocked back, and I'm not super excited about that. I did end up getting a looting 3 while wasting my experience down to 27. So I'm not gonna throw away a looting 3 book. I'm just not gonna do that. So I'll waste experience, 3 more levels of experience, and then I'm gonna keep this book because that's awesome. But other than that, that's a pretty good start. I'm not gonna worry about the diamond sword enchantment just yet. We'll worry about that at a later date. So that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye now.